Welcome to this presentation on how to write the CIPD Level 3 questions for 3CO01 assessment for 2025-26. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided in comment sections or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write this question in this video. Kindly subscribe us to and message us on. This slide sets the context for analyzing overtime data provided for Blue Mountain Patisserie. As a people analytics administrator, it is essential to understand why overtime data is being reviewed and how it supports evidence-based decision-making. Overtime trends can indicate underlying workforce issues, such as staff shortages, inefficient scheduling, or spikes in demand. Over a 4-week period, patterns may emerge that are not visible in shorter time frames. Accurate data collection ensures that any conclusions drawn are reliable and fair. For Company X, presenting this analysis clearly to the client helps build trust and demonstrates the value of people analytics. By linking overtime levels to workforce planning, the organization can make informed recommendations, such as adjusting staffing levels, improving shift design, or addressing well-being risks associated with excessive working hours. This slide explains the approach used to calculate the average overtime hours worked by each employee. The first step is reviewing the overtime hours recorded for each individual across the 4-week period. These hours are then totaled for each employee to understand their overall overtime contribution. Dividing the total overtime hours by 4 provides a clear weekly average, making comparisons easier between employees. Accuracy is critical at this stage, as calculation errors could lead to misleading insights or unfair conclusions. From a people analytics perspective, consistency in how data is handled ensures credibility. Presenting averages rather than raw totals also supports better decision-making, as it normalizes the data and highlights sustained overtime patterns rather than one-off occurrences. This slide focuses on expressing overtime as a percentage of normal working hours. Standard or contracted hours act as the baseline for this calculation. By comparing overtime hours against this baseline, the analysis shows how significant the extra hours are relative to normal workloads. Converting overtime into a percentage allows for fairer comparisons between employees who may have different contracted hours. This method also makes the data more accessible for non-technical stakeholders, such as managers or clients. From Company X's perspective, percentage-based insights support clearer communication and stronger recommendations. High overtime percentages may signal workload imbalance, compliance risks, or potential employee well-being concerns that require attention. This slide analyses what the overtime data reveals. Consistently high overtime for certain employees may indicate reliance on a small number of staff, increasing burnout risk. Patterns across teams or roles can point to structural issues, such as understaffing or inefficient processes. From a well-being perspective, excessive overtime can reduce engagement, increase absence, and affect performance. There are also financial considerations, as sustained overtime increases payroll costs. Additionally, legal and compliance risks may arise if working time regulations are breached. For Company X, identifying these issues allows people professionals to provide evidence-based insights and position themselves as strategic partners to the client. This final slide focuses on practical solutions informed by the data. Reviewing staffing levels may reveal a need for additional hires or temporary support during peak periods. Improved shift planning can help distribute workloads more evenly and reduce reliance on overtime. Introducing well-being initiatives and regular workload monitoring supports employee health and retention. From an analytics perspective, it is important to continue tracking overtime data to assess whether interventions are effective. For Company X, these recommendations demonstrate how data-driven insights lead to tangible business improvements. Providing clear, actionable solutions strengthens client relationships and reinforces the value of people analytics in supporting sustainable workforce management.